Namaste and welcome to Tridevi Chamunda Mandir in Denver, Colorado. I'm Yamit. So glad you could join me this afternoon. Just a quick reminder for tomorrow, we're going to go back to having our celebrations at 6 p.m. Tomorrow is going to be a double event. We're going to honor both Ma Dhumavati and Ma Badlamukhi. And those are two of the Mahavidyas which are very often honored on the same day. So again, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday will be at 6 p.m. So today, day 6, we're honoring Machinimaster. And Chinamasta means she who cuts off her own head. And I'm going to show you in a little more detail on this statuette what she looks like. So she's holding her own head over a skull bowl. She has her sword, and then she's displaying the mudra of giving boons. So the story of Chinnamasta is we can see her with two other goddesses. In one account, they're named Dakini and Yogini, and they're her daughters. And there's this story of their trying to get home. The two daughters are getting hungrier and hungrier and hungrier, and they keep asking, "Mom, when are we getting home? When are we going to get something to eat?" On, and finally, Machinimasta cuts off her own head and feeds her daughters with streams of blood. So I don't know if we can get more detail on this, but there is a blue stream going to the blue daughter, a red stream going to the red daughter, and then there's an additional stream going to the Divine Mother's head herself. And so what this actually represents is the movement of Kundalini energy upwards. Those three streams of blood are the main energy channels: Ida on the left, Pingala on the right, and Sushumna Nadi running up and down the spinal column. And so what Ma Chinamasta represents, let's go through the first 5 of the Mahavidyas. So there's Kali, who we call upon when we're just getting into a period of transition. Tara is the path we follow. First, we see the divine in external sources. That's Tripura Sundari or Sudashi. And then we realize that divine presence within, that's Bhuvaneshvari, and that causes a complete transformation within ourselves. That's Bhairavi. And now Chinnamasta represents, up to this point, we've been doing healing on ourselves. We reach a point when we can no longer contain that healing within ourselves, and we have to bring it outwards. We become instruments of healing to others. So Ma Chinamasta is the mother who truly gives all to her children. And so beginning with her, the remaining Mahavidyas represent different ways in which we express divine energy through us to the world at large. And so Chinnamasta represents the path of seva, of selfless service. Now, if we look at her attributes in this picture, we see that she has 2 arms. She is holding a flaying blade called a kartika. And in high Himalayan culture, rather than doing cremations, they do sky burials. The body is cut apart and given to scavengers. And so the Kartika blade represents the cutting away of attachments. And when we do this work, so often we suddenly realize there were things that used to be important to us in our lives that are just no longer necessary, and we let a lot of stuff go. And then in her second hand, she is holding a skull cup, a kapala, like this one here, which represents the transformation of consciousness. And her head is resting in that kapala. And then she has the skull necklace. So the letters of the alphabet, the power of the word and of mantra. And then who she's standing on the bottom is Kama, the Hindu equivalent to Cupid, god of love. And on top, in copula, is his consort Ratri. And so this can mean, this has really a couple of interpretations. One, we're moving above the concerns of the body to a realm more spiritual. Or this can refer to the holiness, the activity of sacred sexuality, where we're actually using the act of being with our partners as a means of reaching transcendent states of consciousness. And just speaking from experience, most tantric literature really doesn't refer to the sexual side of it. However, there's the neo-tantric path that really does, and I see it really as just a natural evolving step in the tantric path. Very powerful, and again, speaking from experience, it's most powerful when it's being done with somebody you're in a committed relationship with. I'm going to show you another Chinnamasta image, speaking of Tantra. And this is a very tantric painting. Just get this so there we go. So we have Machinimaster. She's on top of Lord Shiva. Again, the two of them are in copula, and she has severed her own head. And it's the Ganges River flowing from Shiva's top knot. And we see the cremation ground and scavengers of the cremation ground. And again, this is associated with letting go of attachments. So this is quite literally a mind-blowing experience, that step we take from self-healing to being an outlet of healing in the world. Our chapter in the Todala Tantra is a fairly short one. I'll be reading it during the meditation phase of our puja. The author really just has a two-sentence description of this chapter. In chapter 6, Shiva gives the vasana or inner meanings to Kali and Tara mantras. The mantras Krim and Stream. The different letters of the mantras are placed in separate parts of the body. And this is the process we've heard in some of the chapters that's called nyasa. So it involves touching parts of the body, reciting a mantra, and literally empowering these parts of the body with the energies of that mantra. So it's a blessing of the body, but also a blessing of the soul. So let's go ahead and begin. And as always, if questions come up or if you'd like to have comments or feedback, please feel free to comment on the video or email me at my channel. So let's go ahead and begin. And we're going to use Om Stream Krim as our puja mantra. seeing we're going to be learning about those in our chapter. So find that comfortable seated position with your back straight, shoulders dropping away from your shoulders. Breathing deeply, grounding, centering, and preparing for the work that we're about to do. Breathing away the concerns of past and future. Centering our awareness upon this present moment and acknowledging that we're giving this present moment to ourselves for our own growth, our own learning, and our own healing. Focusing upon our heart center. And there again, contemplating that part of our lives that we're working to transform or heal at this time during this fall Navaratri. Maybe visualizing what it would be like to have that issue come to resolution. And asking the Divine Mother's assistance in healing, in transformation, in learning and understanding, and guidance. And we're going to open our practice, rather than chanting Om, we're going to chant Chinnamasta's seed mantra, which is Hum, 3 times. So I invite you to bring the palms of your hands together at your heart center. Inhale. Hum. Chinamasta. Om Pavitra Pavitrova Sarvavastam Gatopiva Yashmade Pandarikaksham Sabhyabhyanta Sushi. Om Pavitra Pavitrova Sarvavastam Gatopiva Yashmade Pandarikaksham Sabhyabhyanta Sushi. Om Pavitra Pavitrova Sarvavastam Gatopiva Yashmade Pandarikaksham Sabhyabhyanta Sushi. Om Shuklam Bhararanam Vishnum Seshivanam Shatobhajam Pasanam Jayet Sarva Digno Pasantaye. Jai Ganesha. Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshvara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Sri Guru Ve Namah. Jai Guru. Om Trayambakam Yajamaye Sagandim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukam Bandhanan Mrityo Mukshiyamamrita. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Jayanti Mangalakali Bhadrakali Kapalini Durga Shama Shiva Datri Svasvada Namostute Jayatvam Devi Chamunde Jayabhuti Taharani Jaya Sarvagate Devi Kalaratri Namostute Jai Ma Kali.
Jai Ma Kali.
Om Paroshanye Cha Vidmae Chinnamastaye Cha Dimai Tano Devi Prachodayat. Jai Machinimaster.
Jai Chinamasta.
Om Stream Cream. 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 Om Stream Cream Namah. Jai Ma. So I invite you now to, once again, sit comfortably with a straight back. Close your eyes. And you're welcome to join in the mantra if you would like, or just allow the sound and the energies of the mantra to guide your consciousness to where it needs to be at this moment. And so the mantra for Machinimaster is Om Hum Namah. 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 Breathe deeply, feeling the effects of the mantra. Feel its energies guiding you and healing you and helping you and through whatever transition you're going through during this Navaratri season. And continue to meditate with closed eyes and let your consciousness be guided through the reading of our chapter from our scripture, the Todala Tantra. The Todala Tantra, Vitala 6. Sri Devi said, I have heard Mahakali's supreme mantra. O Nata, now tell me of the collective body of the mantras. And Sri Shiva said, listen, Devi, to the inner meanings, the inner vasana of the Maha Mantra, giving all siddhi, all divine powers. Knowing this oral lore, mantras certainly become perfected. O Parvati, hear of the bija, which is the essence of Kalika's inner logic, The letter Ka, which is the form of the Absolute, is situated in all of the limbs of the body. In the ears, the mouth, the shoulders, the throat, the forearms, the trunk, the breasts, the hip, the hearts, the belly, the feet, and in all of the toes. There is no doubt about this. The letter I is the essence of Kama, the god of love, and the yoni for sure. The letter R is the very self of the moon, sun, and fire, most difficult to grasp. Effulgent in all its parts, it is the very essence of cosmic bliss. Bindu, the center, is the bestower of liberation, while the nada always bestows great liberation, Mahamoksha. Ka, identical with water, destroys all obstacles. The letter R, destroying all sin, is fiery without doubt. The letter I, Supreme Devi, is Shakti and the essence of air. Thus it is the renowned bestower of great liberation known as Maya. Ka is Brahma, M is Vishnu, R is Shiva, cause of disillusion. Clearly the letter Ka is Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. Auspicious. O Devi, do not pronounce this unless it is combined with Hrim, the seed syllable of the Divine Mother. When united with Hrim, it bestows liberation, is the Absolute itself. O Mahashani, this is why Maya Shakti is so hard to understand. The letter Ka gives Dharma, the letter I, Artha, the letter R, Kama, and, O charming one, the letter M gives liberation. Pronouncing it as one syllable, it is the bestower of nirvana and liberation. O Deva Devesi, it is impossible for me to speak of its magnificence. I would still be unable to describe it, even if I had 100 million mouths to say it, and 1,000 births. The rule relating to preparation is to recite the mantra 100,000 times. It is said this is the essence of Hrim, and the bija Hum Sundari. O Devi, it is Ain and Om. There is no doubt about it. It is the self of the Mahavidya, Svaha. Most certainly, the supreme mantra is the Vidya, Svaha. I am one with the divine, the giver of success in all alchemies, the enlightener, and the cause of all great wealth. Om Jema.
Chima.
Continue to keep your eyes closed and breathing deeply. And just allow yourself to integrate the mantra and the scripture reading, resting in stillness and silence. Honoring whatever manifests in your realm of awareness from a distance with non-attachment, just simply witnessing as it comes, as it stays, and as it goes. Take a deep and clearing breath, letting go of the meditation, becoming aware once again of your surroundings. Slowly bringing the palms of your hands to heart center and listening to the words of our benedictions. Om Sarva Mangala Mangalye Shiva Savada Sadike Saranye Trambake Devi Naryane Namostute. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Sana Vavatu Sana Bunaktu Saviryam Kadavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu Ma Vidvidyavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Tat Sat Om. Jai Ganesha. Jai Guru. Om Namah Shivaya. Jai Ma Devi. Jai Ma Kali. Jai Ma Chinnamasta. Jai Mata Di. Jai Mata Di. Jai Mata Di. Jai Ma. I invite you now to slowly open your eyes, thanking the Divine Mother for her presence, knowing she's with you always. Namaste. Thank you so very much. Blessings always. And Jai Mata Di. So once again, our Navaratri pujas will resume tomorrow at 6 p.m. I'll be doing puja to two deities, Ma Dhumavati and Ma Baglamukhi, and we'll be doing 2 chapters from the Todala Tantra. I see somebody has just joined us, so the full recording of this broadcast will be available very shortly on YouTube, and you can start from the beginning and take part. So again, thank you so very much. Look forward to you joining me tomorrow. And Jai Ma.
Thank you. That was good, huh? I liked it.